Silence behaves differently at the highest level of wealth. It isn't empty, it's heavy. It presses against the walls of private hangars, underground garages, and gated estates where the rarest machines on earth rest beneath silk covers. In these places, money is no longer a tool. It's a language, a signal, a way of declaring that the ordinary rules no longer apply. And among all symbols of elite power, none speak louder than the car you don't need, didn't ask the price of, and were invited to own. These are not vehicles built for traffic, potholes, or daily errands. They are rolling philosophies, expressions of obsession, dominance, and perfectionism pushed to irrational extremes. Each one exists because someone, somewhere, decided that enough was never enough. What you're about to hear is not a list of cars. It's a descent into a forbidden tier of luxury very few humans will ever touch. Number 10. The Pagani Huayra enters this world with a price of roughly $3.4 million, but that number barely scratches the surface of what it represents. This isn't a car assembled on a production line. It's a mechanical sculpture born from a man obsessed with beauty, balance, and emotional connection. Horacio Pagani didn't want to build the fastest car. He wanted to build the most meaningful one. Every Huayra begins its life in an intimate Italian atelier where carbon fiber is treated like fine silk and metal is shaped as if it were jewelry. The craftsmanship borders on the absurd. Each bolt is engraved. Each interior panel is hand-stitched using leather sourced to match a specific vision. The Huayra's active aerodynamics move constantly, adjusting flaps like a living creature responding to wind and speed. It breathes. It adapts. And when you sit inside, surrounded by exposed titanium and polished aluminum, you don't feel like a driver. You feel like a curator. The people who own Huayras are rarely loud billionaires. They are connoisseurs, collectors who value emotion over ego. The Huayra isn't about domination. It's about intimacy. Driving it feels like a private conversation between human and machine, one that only a handful of people on Earth will ever experience. Number 9. The Aston Martin Valour, priced around $2.6 million, represents a different type of wealth. This is restraint perfected. Built to celebrate Aston Martin's heritage, the Valour is unapologetically analog in a digital age. A manual transmission, a thunderous engine, a design that nods to the past while standing firmly in the present. This car isn't chasing attention. It assumes it. The Valour is handcrafted in extremely limited numbers, each one tailored to an owner who understands that true luxury doesn't need to shout. The materials are exquisite, but never excessive. The engineering is modern, but never sterile. This is the kind of car owned by individuals with generational wealth, people who grew up around classics, who value lineage and story as much as performance. Driving the Valour is a reminder of a forgotten feeling. The feeling that you are fully involved. That every shift matters. That the road is something you engage with, not something filtered through electronics. It's not about lap times. It's about soul. Number 8. The Ferrari Daytona SP3 arrives at approximately $3.7 million, carrying the weight of Ferrari's racing legacy on its sculpted shoulders. Inspired by the legendary endurance racers of the 1960s, this machine feels like history resurrected with modern precision. Ferrari didn't build this for mass admiration. They built it for their most loyal, most trusted collectors. You don't buy a Daytona SP3. You were selected for it. Ownership is an unspoken badge of honor within Ferrari's inner circle. The naturally aspirated V12 is a dying breed, and Ferrari knew it. This engine exists to remind the world why emotion matters more than efficiency. The sound alone feels ceremonial, as if every ignition is a tribute to decades of dominance on the track. The Daytona SP3 isn't flashy in a modern sense. It's confident. Its owners are people who already own multiple Ferraris, private jets, and estates across continents. Yet this car still feels special. Because it represents something money alone cannot buy. Belonging. Number 7. At $6.8 million, the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita is not merely expensive. It's defiant. Trevita means 3 whites, a reference to the diamond-weave carbon fiber body that reflects light like frozen starlight. This material was so complex to produce that Koenigsegg abandoned the original plan and built only 2 cars instead of 3. Only 2 people on Earth own this machine. The CCXR Trevita is engineering arrogance executed flawlessly. Brutal horsepower wrapped in a body that looks more like a rare mineral than a car. This is the hypercar for innovators, disruptors, and founders who see limits as invitations rather than boundaries. Driving it feels violent and elegant at the same time. Acceleration comes instantly, relentlessly, reshaping your perception of speed. It's not forgiving. It doesn't need to be. This is a car for those who believe the world should keep up with them, not the other way around. Number 6. The Bugatti Divo, priced around $5.8 million, exists because exclusivity itself demanded an upgrade. Some Bugatti owners felt the Chiron was too common. Bugatti responded by creating something sharper, rarer, and more emotionally intense. Only 40 Divos were ever made, all sold before the public even saw the final design. The Divo sacrifices top speed for agility, turning precision into its defining trait. This is Bugatti reimagined for drivers who crave involvement rather than bragging rights. Owning a Divo places you in a microscopic group of ultra-elite collectors who already have everything. The Divo is what you buy when wealth stops being impressive and rarity becomes the only currency left. Number 5. The Mercedes-Maybach Exelero, valued at approximately $8 million, is not a car you casually encounter. It's a rolling shadow. Long, low, and intimidating, the Exelero looks like something born from a billionaire's imagination rather than a design studio. Originally created as a one-off experimental luxury coupe, the Exelero became legend through its sheer presence. It doesn't sparkle, it looms. Ownership has long been surrounded by mystery, which only amplifies its myth. This is the car for individuals who enjoy being unforgettable without being loud. Driving it feels cinematic, as if the world rearranges itself around your arrival. Number 4. At $9 million, the Bugatti 110 is a tribute to a forgotten icon, reborn exclusively for 10 chosen owners. Inspired by the EB 110, this car exists to celebrate Bugatti's resilience and rebirth. Only 10 were built, each one deeply bespoke, each one a private commission rather than a public product. The 110 isn't meant to be driven daily. It's meant to be preserved, admired, and passed down as a mechanical heirloom. This is a car for collectors who see themselves as guardians of automotive history, not just owners. Number 3. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire shattered expectations with a price of approximately $18.7 million. One car, one owner, one vision. Built as a modern interpretation of the lost Type 57 Atlantic, this machine is rolling art. Every curve is deliberate, every surface sculpted. There is no comparison because comparison is impossible. Owning La Voiture Noire means existing completely alone at the top of exclusivity. Number 2. At $28 million, the Rolls-Royce Boattail redefines what a car can be. This is not transportation. It's a lifestyle object, custom built for its owners, complete with hosting suites and bespoke features designed around their personal rituals. The Boattail belongs to individuals whose wealth spans generations. People who commission yachts, collect art, and leave legacies rather than footprints. Number 1. At the absolute peak stands the Rolls-Royce La Rose Noire Droptail. $32 million. Inspired by the rare black Baccarat rose, this one-of-one masterpiece is handcrafted to a level that borders on obsession. Thousands of individual veneer pieces form its interior, assembled like a mosaic. Every detail reflects a singular vision. This is not a car meant to compete. It has no rival. It represents the final form of luxury, where money is no longer the barrier. Imagination is. These cars exist because humanity refuses to stop chasing perfection, even when the cost becomes absurd. They are monuments to obsession, proof that at the highest levels of wealth, the ultimate luxury is being untouchable, unmatched, and unforgettable. And in a world where everything can be bought, the rarest thing of all is something built only for you.